Hey everyone, I'm Anxiety Offline. I'm back again today for a quick video. Alright, so this video is going to be a little bit different. Recently I got really into mini brands. Someone kind of turned me on to them, showed me what they were all about. And I gotta say, they are super fun. I've been building a lot of these little drink ones I have here. I have like a lemon lime drink and like a blackberry drink or something like that. Got a whole bunch of other ones over there. I'll show you some close-ups later, but they're super fun. And the cool thing about them is they're really in scale with fingerboarding. So here's a fingerboard here, and here's one of these drinks, and obviously you can't sesh it, but it's a cool little thing to have in the background, have on your desk, the background of your videos, wherever. Kind of just adds some more flavor, if you will, to your videos and just whatever. So, and they're fun to build, you know, just in general. It's just kind of fun little pieces to kind of mess around with. They're basically a model kit, but they're much scaled down, way more simpler. Not nearly as many steps you'd have in a normal model kit. They're really simple, but they're really fun, and there's great background pieces. So in this video, I want to build two of them here and show you kind of just how I build them and kind of what I do with them and whatever. So I have two here, and I want to explain a little thing I found out recently, which is called the Pinhole Technique. And these are blind boxes or blind spheres, I guess, you know, whatever. But so what that means is there's a series of like 10 of these, and you can go buy one and you could get any one of the 10 in the sphere you buy, which is kind of frustrating because like you could buy one, it could be one you already had, one you just plain didn't want, you know, whatever. So that can kind of be, you know, frustrating or whatever, but apparently there's a new technique out there someone discovered, and there's these really tiny pinholes that are on certain parts of the packaging. And if you can decipher where that pinhole is on the package, it'll kind of correspond with what's inside of there. So I tested that out today. I went to the store and I pulled up the pinhole cheat sheet on my phone, and I found two that they had, you know, a list of, and I looked all over these things. They were super hard to find, but I actually found the pinholes. So there's one, I'll do a close-up, but yeah, you guys won't even be able to see it. It's right there. I found that, and inside of here should be blue raz slushy, and inside this one should be a matcha drink. Or in reverse, I kind of forget which one each one is, but that's what we should have here, theoretically. It's one matcha and one blue raz slushy. And I've been looking for the blue raz slushy for a long time, so if we got that one in here, that's a major score. It's a pretty cool one, I think. So let's get these open and see if the pinhole technique worked, or if it was a total fail. I have no idea. Alright, so we got them both opened up now. Let's see what's inside. I built a couple from this series already. I have like the s'mores somewhere, and I think a couple of the other ones. And I actually got two of the s'mores, so we were kind of bummed about that, because we had a bunch of s'mores to build, and we already built it one time. So let's hope none of these are s'mores, which this one's definitely not. I see ice in this one. And so let's try this one first. Alright, let's try this one first, and we'll see what's inside here. And this one, it might be the matcha. Definitely some kind of drink, because we got the cup. Yo, it worked. Or wait, this is green whipped cream, so it should be matcha. Got the green coaster, so it definitely should be matcha. Yeah, wow, that worked. Here we go. Got the matcha resin, and then there should be like a thing of ice cubes, I think. Yep, here we go. These are so cute. Little bag of ice cubes, complete with the little like tie thing, little bread tie at the top. Way too cool. And this one also comes with little tongs, I think, to help you build it. Yeah, that's some little tongs in here to help us build it. And they come with one of these little things here. People always ask what they're for. You can take them, and you can put them like in here, I guess. And then, I don't know, keep your extras in there or something. I don't really know. If anybody knows, leave it in the comments. But that's what I have people doing on the Reddit page, something like that. So that worked. So we got the matcha green tea. Awesome. So this one, in theory, should be blue raz icy. So let's see if it is. and I'm stoked. This one looks super cool in the pictures. Got all of our ingredients here. This is our tongs, I think. Oh, we got a big spoon. Look at that spoon. It's like really, it's a much bigger one than normal. We also got this really small, like gelato spoon. That's pretty cool. We got our tongs, of course. So this is definitely looking good. Ooh, nice. We got a little thing of shaved ice here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll do a close-up, but it's pretty cool. Little container of the shaved ice. It's not actual ice, by the way. It's just little plastic spheres, I guess, or something. Nice. We got our blue resin, which isn't really blue raz, just blue resin. And they give you a squeezer thing for this one too, which is kind of cool. So you can take the top off, put the squeezer on, and you kind of get some more control out of doing that. And then this, I think, is the bowl or the cup. Oh, very cool. Okay, so we got our little icy holder thing here. So our gelato or whatever, our blue slush will go in these cups, and then you can display it kind of in there. So we got all of our supplies here, and of course, not gonna leave y'all hanging. We're obviously gonna build these like right now. So let's build these, and I'll show you kind of some hacks and some tips learned along the way as to how to build them and make them look good. So the first thing you want to do is go get some warm water that you can drop these things of resin into, because that'll make them a little bit more malleable and easy to use. So let's get some warm water, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got my cup of hot water here, and I also got a UV light. This will help a lot in just kind of speeding things up. So if you got something like that, definitely break it out. I'm going to take my resins and just drop each one in the hot water. And I think I'm going to do the matcha first. I think it's going to be a little bit easier. So we're going to start with that one. I'm going to let the matcha thing soak in here for, I don't know, about 5 minutes or so maybe. That's probably overkill, honestly, but probably, you know, the more the better. You want the resin to be like super easy to work with, nice and like, you know, runny or whatever. So I'm gonna let that soak, and we'll be right back. Yeah, this one's super easy. We're gonna put the ice in here, and then fill it up with matcha, and then put some whipped cream on top, and then put the straw for the whipped cream. So super, super fun. I already opened the whipped cream, but it comes in this little kind of case here. Pop that open, and then boom, it's in there. This ice is so cool. It has like a little tiny bread tie on it. I don't know why. I think these things are like the cutest thing ever. They're like real bread ties, but scaled down. Got our little glass. Put our ice in the glass. There we go. Make it nice and full, like a cafe would normally do. 70% ice, 30% drink. We got our resin here. Dry it off a little bit. Nice and warmed up now. Ooh, very pretty matcha color. And let's fill this up here. So one thing I didn't even realize till right now, but you should probably let the resin thing sit upside down for a minute before you actually open it. Just because it seems like they're only like really a third full or a half full, so a lot of the resin is going to be sitting on, you know, one side of the bottle or one end of the bottle or whatever. So I'm actually going to cap it up real quick and let it sit upside down for a minute while I work some of this matcha down here into the ice. And you know what I'm actually going to use is, I'll just use this. I usually take these tong things and bend them to make it more of like a stick that you can kind of work with. I usually don't reuse the tongs, I kind of just one and done them. Alright, got it looking pretty good. I got rid of the air bubbles and kind of got the matcha and the ice all mixed up. So I'm going to try to get the rest of this resin out of here if there's anything left, and then we'll put the little whipped cream thing on. So I'm trying to wipe away as much excess as I can before I dry it, because I don't want really anything to dry on the outside. If you're super creative though, you can make the resin look like it's like dripping down the side and stuff like that. So a lot of really creative stuff with these kits. especially the alphabet soup and a lot of the soup kits and everything like that. People do these really crazy like splashing scenes, so can do stuff like that too. But today we're just trying to make it look just kind of like the picture, kind of that's in the direction booklet here, and I think it's looking pretty good. And you can easily wipe this stuff away with rubbing alcohol. Rubbing alcohol will just make it like totally melt and just easily wipe away. So keep that in mind. So I think that's about it for the resin. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna get a paper towel with some alcohol. 1 second. All right, so the straw is gonna go through here. And then we're gonna work the straw into the bottom of the cup. Hopefully. Probably should have maybe done that first. The cream isn't quite where I want it, so I have some extra ice cubes I'm gonna add here and see if that can help make it like a little bit taller. So I'm gonna try and mix these in real quick. And thankfully the resin's still pretty workable, so we should have plenty of time to fix any mistakes. Just wish we had more of the resin, it's the only thing. I do have some clear resin though, so we could drop that in there to kind of get some more. So yeah, hopefully there's enough resin in there to make the thing actually stick, but I guess we'll find out. So now I take this light and just kind of hold it to there, and it dries pretty quickly. The next one I'm super excited for, so definitely stick around. This is going to be super cool. I'm excited for this next one for a long time. So I'm just going to leave this like that for a minute, sitting on the table, drying. Okay, now let's do the blue raspberry icy. Yeah, so we're going to mix everything up kind of in here, and then we're going to use this big spoon to try to make a little like snowballs of this, like, you know, like snow cone like shaped things in these little things. So it's definitely going to be a challenge. This is going to be one of the harder ones that I made, I think. But I think if we can get the consistency right, it should be pretty easy. I've had this in here for a while now. Hopefully the water didn't cool down too much. I thought it smelled like blue raz, definitely doesn't. This one has a squeezer you can put on it, which is really cool. They should make all of them have squeezers. And here's our shaved ice. It's just a bunch of little plastic chunks. And I kind of wish I had some more space to work with. Super stoked at how these look so far. Hopefully there's some extra in here. I want to pour some kind of over the top. Didn't turn out how I wanted it to at all. We're gonna remix that one. Wonder if I can maybe allude to this one, kind of what I was picturing. Just kind of wanted like a little accent kind of at the top there. I should see what extra fruit I have. It'd be cool to put like a little raspberry or a lemon on there. So stoked. I got some raspberries. Wonder if I got lemons though. No lemons, just pineapples, but the raspberries will look pretty cool on here, I think, so we're gonna go for these. And I gotta say, this one's pretty messy. I have little plastic bits everywhere. Ooh, there actually is there's one lemon here. I'm gonna cut it in half. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I love it. All right, let's remix this one real fast. Ooh, that blue raz one's kind of a mess. Just kind of cleaning up real quick. Little plastic pieces got everywhere, but super fun. Came out really nice. Do some close-ups and show y'all. Cool, so this one's been drying the whole time. It's nice and solid now. Alright, so I got that mess cleaned up, and I put some extra resin on here. I'm just kind of drying it real quick. These things look super cool. Super stoked with how it came out. Do some close-ups and show y'all how it looks. If you got any questions, of course, drop them below in the comments. Not sure how many videos I'll do like this on my channel, but I was making these and I thought it'd be cool video content, so figured I would pop this on here. And I enjoy doing these. They're super fun. If you like doing miniature stuff or you just want more cool stuff in the background of your fingerboard videos, definitely check these out. They're kind of expensive, honestly, but look up that pinhole method and you can kind of figure out which ones are in each, sphere, and you can kind of control the ones you buy. It's a pretty good method. So, so yeah, hopefully you enjoy these close-ups, and hopefully you'll see these in some backgrounds, probably some of my videos or whatever. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.